So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, this place really is impressive. High-tech, modern, and right up there amongst the very best of Brazil's stadia. And already we're underway here. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Seedorf. That's a shade optimistic. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, it's hard to look beyond this fella, Arda Güler. He's key on the right side. That's where he operates, that little channel, and he's brilliant if given a little more room. If he's shut down, then sometimes he can get a little frustrated, but if he gets that little bit of space, then a lot of damage can be done.
Yes. There's the shot! Mendy. Done delicately. Well, there's the clearance.
Vinicius Junior really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Mendy. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Arda Güler. Shot, surely! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Quarter of an hour played. And he's been shifted off it. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. The ball goes in. Keeper has taken decisive action. And now they can spring out of Mbappe! Oh, a very decent attempt. Mendy. That's headed upfield. Looking for a runner. Goulet in acres of space out wide. And the counter is on. Chips it through. And that's put paid to a promising move. Camavinga. Great vision. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Can he finish? Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Kerkez. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Mendy. Vinicius Junior.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Goulet. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Valverde takes control of it and he's on the move. Knocks it into space. Backward it goes. Look. It's Rooney! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Mendy. And it's Casemiro. Goulet. Now Mendy. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Well spotted.
De Ligt. Chooses to go crossfield. That's beautifully weighted. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. There's the header! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Tries to play it through. He's having a shot! They've scored! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Liverpool have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And it's Camavinga. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And here's the chance to counter.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Can he get on the end of this? And the flag has stayed down. He's got full. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Valverde. Thinks about the shot. That is a crunching tackle. Vinicius Junior engages and forces him off the ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. No, again there's no way through. Pinches it off him. Liverpool leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. And the pass is intercepted. De Ligt. And it's Arda Güler. And it's Robertson. Now that looks a decent ball. Vinicius Junior could try cutting inside here. Vinicius Junior. Bradley does well to get it back. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Liverpool leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're off again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Rooney! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Rooney is offering a wry smile there.
Liverpool have their second corner now. Defending of the desperate variety. Rooney. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Caresses it through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Güler, Camavinga, and here's Mbappe. Some resolute defending there. Rooney. Nice looking ball. That's good vision. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Mbappe puts his foot on the gas. Mbappe was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Casemiro. De Ligt. And it's Mendy. Over to the left. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. This looks promising. Camavinga! Camavinga crosses it in. And they've got a throw. Casemiro. And there's the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Casemiro really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This is their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Goulet's cross. Czech deals with that nice and simple. And now a sudden chance to counter. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
No, that's been intercepted. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Seedorf, and it's Robertson. And that is expertly dealt with. Pass somewhat off target. A probing pass. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Mbappe. Casemiro. Opts for safety. And Alexander-Arnold. It's a pretty loose pass.
Oh, really well played.
Now it's Rooney. And he's worked it through. It's a promising position. Now the cross. Knocks it out wide. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. De Ligt. It's Camavinga. And it's Casemiro. Turns back here, probably the best option. Goulet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's in a great position here. Camavinga! He's going for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's a sharp little ball here. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Robertson. He's played it back. Robertson. Shot could be on. It's Rooney! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. Rudiger can get it clear. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Great defending, strong and determined. Into the last quarter of an hour. Looking for the run. And the shot! It's there! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example.
It's two now without reply.
Yeah, I can't...
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now, can they get him away? And he's goal line for a corner.
substituição em campo.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Camisa 11, camisa 6, camisa 23.
Alexander-Arnold
Camisa
is short.
20. Deixando o campo
Fired
para
deep
a
towards the back
entrada
post.
Camisa 7.
Cleared away.
Camisa 10.
Casemiro. He's got to goal! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And again! Now, who's going to be first to this? Crosses it in. Punched away. And he's had a hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Aimed beyond the defence. And the through ball. And the shot! It's hit the crossbar. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
You could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Casemiro. It's Bellingham. Mendy. And it's Bellingham. Not the most accurate pass. Chips it through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
The final 5 minutes. Madrid finding their passes, and it's Bellingham. Casemiro, and he's forced to go back. It's Bellingham. And here's Kane. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Mane gets into a good position. Deep cross. Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Mendy.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Ball's gone out of play. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Looking to play him in. Threads one in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rodrigo.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Kerkez providing an outlet on that flank. And he's there to clear it. Rodrigo. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Liverpool can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Truly colourful scenes here, apt indeed for one of the most diverse and multicultural cities, that is Amsterdam, and those inside this shimmering arena demand the very best. The action has already started.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
He's looking wide. Can he get on the end of this? Van Basten gets into a good position. And this is Van Basten. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Neymar. Oh, Red, nice interception. A few interesting forays forward, but so far they haven't amounted to much. Oh, played through for the wide man. Van Dijk. Mohamed Salah. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. The most accurate pass. Robertson. And here's Mane. Mane will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's Salah! Goal! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
After 14 minutes is number 11,
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Neymar, good strong midfield running here. Well, that is good, super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. And this is Kane. A heavy challenge, plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And here's Mane, knocks it into space. No way through, so back it comes. Mane! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mane is offering a wry smile there.
And here's Mohamed Salah. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Lobbed in behind. And it's hoisted clear. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. And that is as far as they're going to go. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Frimpong. Frimpong. And this is Van Basten. Casemiro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Neymar. Over to the left. Mbappe. He has found the way through. Van Dijk. Now it's Kane. Tries to play it through. Good take, and is he in? And here's a player who has defined a generation. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Oh, really well played.
Lampard. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And this is Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
No luck with that dink over the top. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Szoboszlai.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Van Basten. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Seedorf! Shot a goal! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Delivers the ball.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Mohamed Salah! They've done it! It's Van Basten! Oh, that was no routine save.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Big header! Now that has hit a defender. Mohamed Salah.
There will be 1 minute
That
at
is
a
a
time.
brilliant interception. Deftly out wide. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Look at the space here. Soboslai! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Played into the box. Up he goes! There's the shot! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that.
And there's the end of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, so I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Liverpool in control at half-time, 2-0.
And now, I'd just like to read out our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays today. Substitution on the field. Number 10, Neymar. Number 21, Kane. Coming on the field.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Number 18, Erling Haaland.
Referee's given a throw.
Substitution in progress.
He's in plenty of space here. Very nicely done. Arda Güler. Now it's Haaland. Haaland's cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
He's going for goal! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! He's got himself an absolute peach. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Number 15.
You just know there is no stopping that.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Alexander-Arnold. Liverpool do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mohamed Salah is sharing after that one. And it's Salah. Plays a sharp little ball here, and it's made its way to him. They're urging him to shoot. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that pass isn't the best. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Szoboszlai. Chance! And it's there! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
The attendance for this match was 51,832.
And it's been played through. He has a look up. Oh, shooting chance! Frimpong gets rid without sophistication. Lampard. Arda Güler. Haaland gets flagged offside. Nicely weighted ball. He finish! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
And it's Henderson. Liverpool. Jordan Henderson. The ball goes in. Cleared away. No way through there. That has ended up in no man's land. That ball looks a good one. Haaland. He's picked his way through. Now, who's going to be first to this? Thinks about the shot. Real chance! And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Haaland. Haaland. Oh, well played. And he's there to belt it away. Casemiro. It's a good spell of possession, this. Well read. And the danger is averted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Arda Güler. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Szoboszlai. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. That's a good ball out wide. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. This looks promising.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Great vision. De Ligt gets over and intercepts. Szoboszlai. He might be in here, and he shoots! This time, surely!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Arda Güler. Van de Ven. Robertson. Mane. And the shot! And he hits the net! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Goes for a shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Haaland has just shown why those situations demand a higher grade of focus. He fluffed it.
Mbappe! Mohamed Salah. Looking for a runner. Oh, delightful ball. Mohamed Salah is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Frimpong. He's had a shot! Goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Looking to play him in. Haaland providing an outlet on that flank. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's a stunning goal! About as smooth as it gets. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Madrid grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Oh, sweet feet. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the shot! Oh, terrific save. Corner number 2 then. Oh, what a climb! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. 4 added minutes on the board. Szoboszlai played down the flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, can he get onto this? That's a nicely shaped ball. He's shifting through the gears here. He's having a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's that, the end. Liverpool, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Unmistakably, the San Siro, this most distinctive of structures, 80,000 it holds. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Nicely weighted ball, and he's picked it up out wide. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham with the... climbs up big! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. He rises! Oh, it's fallen kindly here! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Out for a throw. And it's Serginho. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, some tackle that. Oh, it's come loose. And here's Mbappe. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Pass somewhat off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too in going after the ball. But he's also a very neat dribbler. So not the type to stay put, and I'm sure we'll see a lot of that today.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. He's shifting through the gears here, and that's a good intervention. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mane gets into a good position. Back could it go? Goes for a shot! That's another chance! That has not gone well. Now that looks a decent ball. And he plays one through. And that could well leave a mark. Oh, good-looking ball. Now he's off and running. And he's there to retrieve it. Szoboszlai. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He has a look up. Rodrigo. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
And no surprise, that's a booking. Rodrigo. Mane. And it's Henderson. And the finish!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game.
Takes a shot!
Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's gone for goal! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Salah. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Almost half an hour in now. Now it's Rodrigo. Serginho. And it's Serginho. Bellingham. And Serginho. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Szoboszlai takes control of it and he's on the move. He's being urged to shoot. And he's there to clear it. And that has been cleared. Szoboszlai. He's trying one! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Liverpool have their second corner now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Good chance here! And that's caused a worry or two.
Robertson really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Shot at goal! They've scored! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one...
Could be danger here! He's had a shot!
Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
OK, credit him for his willingness to run at people, but you really shouldn't be afforded so much space down the middle of the pitch.
And it's Frimpong. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe engages and forces him off the ball. Henderson. This looks promising. Shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now it's Rodrigo. It's a promising position. Mbappe. Showing good feet. Delivery from Mbappe. Picked out Rodrigo!
Great effort, beautifully taken.
Rodrigo brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
No, again there's no way through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Upamecano getting this one clear. Now this could be a chance. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Robertson has been caught there, it's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Seedorf having a look. And it's Henderson. And this is Mane. No foul, says the referee. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. And this, an opportunity to pull level.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Liverpool have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. He's got away. Mane's cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a... goes for goal! That was mighty close. Mendy. Mendy does really well to win the ball there. Serginho. Great vision. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Mane is onto it in a flash. Casemiro. Szoboszlai. And it's Frimpong. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nice physical challenge. Liverpool just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Not the most accurate pass. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Tries to play it through. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.314
Just about up to the hour now. Salah. Now it's Szoboszlai. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's having a good look here. Oh, that's superb. Played into space. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nicked it back promptly. Knocks it into space. Oh, played through for the wide man.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Some resolute defending there. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Szoboszlai. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Throw in.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 21, numero 19, numero 7.
And it's
Lascia il campo
Szoboszlai.
per il numero 18.
Now it's
il numero
Haaland.
6, il
Oh,
numero
he's found
22,
support out wide.
Lampard.
Haaland. Serginho. Robertson. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Looking for the run. De Ligt. Lampard. Out to the left it goes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Serginho. Lovely feet. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Mane has found the net here, of course. Chips it through. Casemiro calmly anticipates. Almost 75 minutes on. Mohamed Salah looks to get on the end of this. And that could set him on his way. Mohamed Salah picks it up out. Ball's gone out of play.
What a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 27 viene sostituito con il numero 15.
Casemiro gets it away. Spread it left. Played in by Said.
Terrific header! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Valverde clears it away.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ball's played through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Khan deals with that nice and simple.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
1-0 as we head towards the end.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Easy enough for the goalkeeper. The final 5 minutes. And he skips past his man.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Jordan Henderson is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And they've got a throw. And here's a player who has defined a generation. And here's Haaland. Haaland. Valverde. It's not an especially good pass, that. Can he get it through? And that is expertly dealt with.
Indica 2 minuti di
Robertson.
recupero.
Mane. Now it's Szoboszlai. That's a lovely, neat pass. Jordan Henderson. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's in a great position here. And that's that. Liverpool have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Mane taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
It is a truly passionate scene here. Always has been ever since this ground first opened. This unique feeling is something that has...
Goes for a shot! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Gordon going face-to-face with his great rival.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Valverde, he's been bundled over. That is a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Now it's Valverde. Valverde with the cross.
And he's there to clear it.
And we have our very first corner. Van Dijk clears. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. He's got away. The ball has bounced loose now. And back to the goalkeeper.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
Shapes to shoot! In he goes again! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Knocks it into space. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Out to the left it goes.
That is ended up in no man's land. Looks to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
And that has left him in a heap. Serginho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal.
And the score is 1-0.
Big chance! Madrid have their second corner now.
He can get that clear.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Quarter of an hour played.
Threads one in. Great defending, strong and determined. Szoboszlai.
Oh, facing up to his adversary.
And the shot! And he hits the net! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He is just caressing the ball. Rudiger, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Van Dijk. He's picked his way through. Now that is a hefty challenge. And he's there to belt it away.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Griezmann. Valverde. Has a look and plays it forward. He's looking wide. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Azar. And it's Serginho. Looking to play him in. And that has sent him sprawling. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Dealing with the pressure. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Vinicius Junior. Almost half an hour in now. Hazard. Vinicius Junior. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Van Dijk. Szoboszlai, nicely spread. Pass is just off target. Mohamed Salah is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Decent progress down the left. Hazard, good strong midfield run. Chance, surely! Against the crossbar. Oh, well played. Plenty of numbers back. And he's gone direct here. And now the breakaway. Szoboszlai. That's a cute ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. Henderson was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Driving forward. Real chance! That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Rudiger has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Seedorf! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And he's managed to get free. Hazard. Mohamed Salah. 5 minutes till the break. Could move up a gear here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great chance! It's in! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business. Doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Liverpool take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and...
He's gone for goal! Oh no, this does not look good. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, well played, well played. And a chance! They've scored! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Ha segnato al 45esimo minuto, numero 21.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
That's good running with the ball. Can he get it through? And smartly reclaimed. Szoboszlai. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Jordan Henderson.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Just about within shooting range. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So the team's still separated by 1 goal, but it should be very different. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2.
Signore e signori, stiamo per annunciare i numeri vincenti di oggi. Se avete un biglietto, non perdete d'occhio il maxi schermo. Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 20, numero 6. Lasciano il campo per il numero 18, il numero 4.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Serginho. Great vision. And he was quick to react. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Seedorf. Serginho gets over and intercepts. Madrid finding their passes. Now he's got space here. Casemiro can get it clear. Alexander-Arnold. He's gone for goal. And that should get the job done. Mbappe. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Mohamed Salah! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mohamed Salah is offering a right smile there.
Camavinga. Mendy. And the pass is intercepted.
Serginho powering forward here. Jordan Henderson. Szoboszlai looking for options for movement. Floated through. Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back. Might want to be careful there.
Frimpong. Seedorf. Nicely aimed pass. Gordon. He's found a way through. Drives it in. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Serginho. Mbappe. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Azar. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He'll fancy himself from here. Frimpong. Good read, needed to be. Camavinga. Now it's Haaland. Aimed beyond the defence. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now, can they get him away? He is through here! Camavinga. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. No, that's been intercepted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Haaland. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And here's Haaland. Seedorf calmly anticipates. Szoboszlai. He's in plenty of space here. Now he's off and running. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Haaland tries to play it through. Cech is there to clear. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Just about up to 75 minutes. And here's Haaland. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 13, Hazard. Numero 27. Lasciano il campo per il numero 22.
And it's Lampard. Mbappe in acres of space out wide.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Great challenge, time to perfection.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Neymar. That's an imaginative pass. Corner given. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. The ball goes in. Hits it first time! Should have equalised.
Mendy was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop!
So their 4th corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. Now this is a potential flashpoint, and the referee has his hands full. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
It's a goal kick. Szoboszlai takes control of it and he's on the move. And that could set him on his way. That's the keeper's ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's good vision. And it's Lampard. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, super shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Szoboszlai! Liverpool moments now away from seeing this one out. Lampard.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Seedorf. And it's Souček. And there's the shot! Oh, just over.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well read, nice interception. Neymar.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Mohamed Salah picks it up out wide. Seedorf. Chance for a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. That's the throw. Could be danger here. And that's another throw. Mbappe. Chance! Souček.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Liverpool proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle, they know it could so easily have gone the other way, and they are clearly so happy to have won it. Your final thoughts, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.